again in our class today. My name is Victor Digomo here, and in our class today we are going to be looking at another question that has to do with elevation and depression. You see, we have been able to look at so many questions that is coming from elevations and depressions. We started this topic, I think at the beginning part of it, I took us to a problem, to a place where I wanted to show us I was at a kind of height trying to show us a depression. Okay, there were some demonstrations I did at the beginning. If you followed some of the classes I had at the beginning of this topic, you will be able to understand what we mean by an elevation and a depression. Okay, these ones I'm doing here now is just like taking some questions that are coming from elevations and depression. But
Now, this has to do with the angle of depression of a car. The angle of depression of a car, just opposite this building where I am. So you can see this car is down there. That is a depression. So the height where I am is higher than the position of that car. So that is a typical way to illustrate a depression.
look at this question quickly. It says a man's eye. I'm going to append this so that you take a look at it as well. A man's eye level, the man's eye level, like myself now as I'm standing here, my eye level, there's a distance, there's a height, is 1.7 meters above the horizontal ground and 18 meters from a vertical pole, the pole standing somewhere there. So the man's eyes is the horizontal distance between the pole and the man is 13 meters. Okay, and if the pole is 8.3 meters high, so the man have to be looking up like this. Get it? Good. To see the top of the pole. And is it correct? Calculate correct to the nearest degree the angle of elevation of the top of the pole from the man's eyes. From the man's eyes. So I'm sure the first thing you do in matters like this, I keep on saying it, is for you to be able to create an imagination that clearly captures the information that is given to you. When you create that imagination, you can now be able to put it into diagram. Remember, the diagram is basic because if you do a wrong diagram, you are going to probably calculate a wrong answer. So the first thing I'm going to do now, I will capture this man standing somewhere here. This man standing somewhere here, and this is my 1.7 meters. This man is 1.7 meters tall. This is his eyes. Oh, let me see if I can become an artist. Right now, this is the eyelashes looking up there, and something like this. Oh, the eyes of the observer looking up there. So, okay. So this is 13 meters away from that vertical pole. Okay, so we can now put up that vertical pole, the pole that the man is looking at, the top of the pole. He is looking at the top of the pole. Okay, so let me, because anytime we are trying to map out an elevation or a depression, we must first of all position the horizontal measure, the horizontal line. So this horizontal line now will be able to help us to bring out that elevation, which I can call theta. Okay. So do you now by properties of rectangle, you know that here will also be 13 meters and here will also be 1.7 meters. There's an information we have here. They told us that this pole is 8.3 meters high. So this one you see me put here, I can differentiate it and make something like this and something like this to be okay. And the other one to be Okay. Okay. It will be 8.3 meters. So what of if I needed to separate this one and show what is happening here from here now to this point will be what? So we just needed to say 8 point there now will be here. There will be 8.3 minus 1.7, 1.7. Okay, that is what that place is going to give us. Okay, so if we can be able to know what is there, I think the calculation is done. So let me get it. 8.3. 8.3. If you have your calculator there, you just do it. Minus 1.7. 1.7. That's 6.6. Here is 6.6 meters. Okay, all units in meters. So you realize that with this now, we can be able to calculate this angle here. The eye of the observer, the top of the pole, okay, the foot of the pole. So this is this man standing here. Let me label here A, B, C, and D, and somewhere here. How will I attach it inside this place now? Let me label here A, B, C, D, E. Let me call here E. Okay. So you can now see that I can do my calculation. As I was saying, if you can be able to bring your imagination into reality, okay, you can now picture it. So your calculation is very, very close to accuracy. So I can be able to come here now and say from triangle DEA or ADE, ADE, for this triangle, you realize that I can simply say, because this opposite to this and this is adjacent to this, I can simply say tan theta is equals to DE, opposite, DE over adjacent, AE. You get? So this will become tan theta equals to 6.6 over 13 over 13, so that I can have my tan theta equals to 6 over 6 divided by 13. 6 over 6, 6. This 6 over 6, no, 6.6, 6.6, 6.6 divided by 13. That's 0.5077 approximately. 0.5077, 0.5077. So it then means I can just take my theta to be tan inverse of 0.5077. So I have my theta to be equals to that. So okay, tan inverse of this result is 26.9 degrees. So this angle here is 26.9 degrees. That's the angle of elevation of the top of the pole from the eye of the observer. You get? It's a very simple question. It's a very simple question. A man's eye level. The man's eye level is 1.7 meters above the horizontal ground and 13 meters from the vertical pole. Okay, if the pole is 8 meters high, calculate correct to the nearest degree the angle of elevation. Okay, there's one more thing they said here that we need to do. They said to the nearest degree. So this is 26 point, this will be approximately 27, approximately 27 degree, to the nearest degree. Okay, the angle of elevation of the top of the pool from the man's eyes. That's the question. So I just believe that this explanation is very, very simple, and there's no problem with the detail I gave here. I trust God that what we have been able to do is useful to you, and you can be of an encouragement to us by just subscribing to the channel. You just down there, you click on the subscription button. That's all. It's just a way of encouraging us to do more. And I trust God that you will like us to grow. Yes, I trust God you will like us to grow in as much as we are making our impact in the society or making our own contribution to the society. I trust God you will like us to grow. So please subscribe to the channel, share it to your friends out there and like it, and also click on the notification button because we still have a lot to do. We've got a lot of experience that we don't just want to allow it to just go like that, and we want to invest it. We want to put it in a way that people can come and see what we can be able to do. And we are open for partnership. If you want to partner with us in any way, our email is there. You can send us an email that we can check out and then be able to come together to reason something good that we can do in the society. Thank you so much. I remain Victor Odigomo here. God bless you.